he's stuck right there between those two cars. His lap time, showed it right there in a big way. Half a second.
Kyle's going to have to change his line. Here comes Suarez to the bottom. Busch comes off the bottom around the outside.
Kyle makes the pass, but Almirola has no reason to hold up Suarez here now that he's a lap down. So the 19 should pretty easily get around that white 98. Clint said it. The advantage now, 0.6 of a second. It is tight. Coming back to 3 laps to go.
I think this will tell the story here. Kyle got clean air. If he matched his lap time right there. Daniel's going for it, though.
And now, as we know, fuel is really, really tight for these guys. This is when it could start to rear its head. 2.5 laps remaining.
A couple of just a less than a second lead with your gas gauge on fumes.
Kyle Busch has been here 11 times in the Xfinity Series. 3 times he's finished second. Never gone to victory lane, less than 3 miles away.
But he's got company.
Getting to report drivers running out of gas with 2 to go.
Brandon Jones low on gas.
Kyle Busch just wants to see that white flag. At that point, he knows the next flag will end it, and we won't have overtime today here in Las Vegas. There it is, white flag. 1 lap remaining for Kyle.
But heavy traffic lies ahead for Busch. Look at all those lappers that he's going to have to deal with.
And they're saving fuel in a big way. So they're slow, and he's going to catch them fast and have to, possibly make an evasive maneuver here.
What a dominating performance. Going to lead 199 of 200 laps. He's won 78 times in his Xfinity Series career. He'll never forget this one. The first at his hometown track. Get out the checkered flag for Kyle Busch. Finally, he's a winner at Las Vegas.
Boy's pretty good. It just seems like such a long run right there.
Got intense at the end, too, with Daniel coming. Kyle, you've won 78 of these things?
78?
I just won. Can I just get one off of you, brother?
Led over 16,000 laps. He surpassed that milestone today. Great effort, though, by Daniel Suarez, who had the pit stop issue early, came back to finish second, and Eric Jones. 2 speeding penalties on pit road. Spent more than 30 laps, 2 laps down, and for the 2nd straight week, he comes home on the podium.
We talked about Brandon Jones running low on fuel. He lost a spot there late to his teammate Austin Dillon, but he was able to come home in the 6th spot, right ahead of the other Dillon, Ty, who wound up rallying to a 7th place finish. Always nice when you got enough gas to do a burnout, right?
Wasn't even close.
That's a hometown burnout right there.
You do this
best kind.
I was thinking this would probably be a good one.
5 times in the history of the Xfinity Series has a team and their drivers finish 1, 2, 3. 4 of those now belong to the coach, Joe Gibbs.
Hop out, Rowdy, and salute your hometown crowd.
Today is 16th start since coming back from injury. 8 of those resulting in trips to victory lane.
And you saw history made here today, leading all but 1 lap. That's the most dominant race in Xfinity history.
Yeah, it's
a mile-and-a-half track.
We've watched Kyle win so many races, but this was special. He wants to win here more than any place, and boy, he got her done.
It'll be interesting to see how strong he is here tomorrow, keeping in mind, because of his injuries, he didn't get to come home a season ago.
I'm done rooting for him. This is it. As soon as we're done right here, I'm not talking about him for the rest of the weekend. I got to go out and try to beat him.
Hate to tell the competition, but this is his 2nd of 6 consecutive starts in that 18 car here in 2016. Going to run 16 races, so the competition had to put up with him today. They'll have to do it again next week at Phoenix. Oh, by the way, he's pretty good there, too. Let's hear from Daniel Suarez. Chris?